Okay, so I was thinking about my brother. I promised my brother Refr that I would. I mean, I promised Haraldir's brother Refr, Haraldir, the king of Tamelheim. I'm sort of mixing myself up with him someday. I promised him territory, and so I promised that I would somehow find a way to make up for the horrible injustice of him being disinherited by my father, and thus war with our neighbors. So this is my son. This is Palin. And he's gluttonous. We're all gluttonous. The curse of House Sellinger is that we like to eat. Okay? War is going pretty well. We just defeated their guys that they shipped over to the mainland, and now we're going to crush them again in their own territory. Couple of... Oh, this is the mother of one of my new wives. Yes, I have new wives. I mean, Haraldir has new wives. Haraldir has new wives. She's asking me for help in her war. I probably should do it. It's not like I'm going to be in war down here, at war in Sri Lanka for very long. Or, Lamberkana, I think it is? Lamberkana? Now is what I think it's called? Something like that? Lamberkana? Lamborghini? Lamber... Because I'll send troops to help her out when I'm ready. Contrary to our original plan, we're not going to switch to diplomacy now. We're going to go for a little bit longer, I think. We're not going to stop. We're going to finish all the way down to Scholar because I need the trait that lets you buy claims. God, this guy looks more Norse than me. Look at him. What a beautiful Norse man. Anyway, Okay, so once this siege is done, we're good. But I'm going to just split a army off here, and I'm going to send it to stop them from being able to siege down our capital. Yeah, this isn't going to happen. I don't know what you guys were thinking. You should just accept destruction, because I'm going to kill you. All right. Yeah, that's right. You flee! You flee! You flee our tiny 800 strength army. You flee for your lives, tiny 500 strength army. We will chase you to the ends of the world. I am not going to let you get away with the complete indignity of trying to siege our capital. You know, I don't want to fight him in the mountains, so we'll just... Okay, we'll try to get him the next time he enters into a town. That was a mistake that I should have canceled. I shouldn't be fighting him in this raw jungle. He might actually beat me here. He might beat me, but he loses. She loses. You can't win a battle if I win the war. And once this is clicked, our fight is over. And I definitely didn't lose that battle against you. Oh, look at him. He's such a beautiful Norseman. We're just going to release all these prisoners. We have no use for these prisoners. I will only keep warriors with prowess above 11, and everybody else just gets released. Unless, of course, they're worth money. But this guy is just such a beautiful Nord. I mean, Anawayan. And he's got to live. He's got to live with us forever. Who is this? You know, I've been letting this woman seduce me, and I don't even know who she is. So she's my guest? She's my married guest? She has some claims. Do any of these claims matter? Like, if I make her a lover, she'll be more likely to stay, and I might be able to make use of her claims. No. I don't really care about any of this stuff. We're not doing a war up there at all. I think we're just gonna make this a one-time thing. And then she can just go back to being a nameless guest. I hate this event. Stinky sex. Seriously. Why? So we're now going to take sanctioned loopholes. So we're up here, far in the north, winning battles for our wife's family. We did marry enough to put us up to the appropriate number of wives for a king. This woman here is my wife's mother, and that's why we're up here fighting for her. My wife is also my friend. She's pretty cool. I actually thought about conquering the lands of her parents before I head off towards England, and that's how we met, you know, when I was looking through that territory to figure out if I was going to conquer it. Okay, so Dyer's ex-wife, who seduced me all those times back in the day, is my other new wife. I just felt like, you know, I promised I would support Dyer and his family after his death. Even though he was completely incompetent, even though he screwed up everything he did and ended up dying an ignominious, a silly death to smallpox, I got his back by marrying his wife. I got his back by marrying his wife. So, fake brother is in a liberty war, which means the guy I sent to babysit him hasn't been doing a very good job. I thought he would be able to keep this kid under control. I don't know if he knows this or not, but if he does get liberty, that'll just make me his liege, right? Like, he'll just get liberty, and I'll just give him back. Like, they, or is liberty just the one that removes the laws? Anyway, Palin has grown up, and he did awful. This is why you don't try to train kids against their nature. All right. So we need to pick guardians for our twins. He wants to be a warrior, but I really think that in spite of him wanting to be a warrior, just my huge intelligence stat, my huge knowledge stat, and my decent warriorness means that I would be the best one. Plus, then he can take advantage of my pedagogy. So we're not going to train him against his nature, but we are going to train him ourselves anyway. My learning is just so much higher than everybody else. Yeah, I really think it's for the best. I mean, I guess this guy could do it. I don't know. No, it's going to be me. Me for sure. As for his brother is learned. He wants to do learning. Well, I'll definitely be his guardian, but I'll have to wait till his older brother finishes because I have two guardians right now, but that won't be too long. He is 14, and that means in 2 years I can start educating the other twin myself. This guy, Val, you old Viking, you have been with us forever. I just like Tyke, when you die, it's going to be a grand tragedy. I remember back when your brother went to war with you, just because he wanted to hold everything. And now, look at the service you did for both him and his son. You are my best vassal. You're just the greatest. I don't think I've seen anybody succeed at Viking as much as you have Vikinged. So, another learning perk. Oh, our wife is pregnant. That's good. What? You know, I've done so much for you and Dyer, and I took your family in after everything. Yeah. I'm going to trust you. I'm going to believe, Devyani, that you would not betray me after everything I've done for you. I gave you the title of queen after your husband died in ignominious... That's right, I think. I think I said it right. Death to smallpox. You know, I brought your children into my house. I'm going to trust you and believe that you wouldn't, after everything I've done for you, have an affair on me. So yeah, Scholar is a great trait. I'm glad we finished this to the end. Sanction Loopholes is going to be really useful for taking over Lambakana for my brother Refr. But now it's finally time to become the diplomat we always planned to be. The prestige is good, but my prestige is actually coming in at quite a fast rate, and I don't really have any use for it right now except wars. Maybe we'll just take the... No, we're going to take the fertility, because I think we're going to diversify our plans here. We're going to... There's this queen up here, this two county queen. I'm going to try to see if I can convince her to marry me. because I want my children, even if they're part of her house. I don't care if it's matrilineal. I have plenty of house kids. Just, I would love if one of my children became king or queen of this territory. To me, that would be spectacular. So we're going to convince this woman, we're going to do our best to convince, what's her name? Her name is Maharani. We're going to convince her to marry us. Because she's an independent ruler, she probably just won't do it. That's actually not that far away. I was expecting it to be worse. So we're just going to go through the whole rigmarole. We're gonna sway her. We're going to learn her language. We'll probably try to befriend her. And then once we do all of that, maybe she'll marry us. Why are you... Sif, why did you do this? This is going to be a really difficult decision, Sif. You've put me in a hard place because I I like you. I like you better than him, but you actually really probably shouldn't be burning stuff down. You are... You're not my full sibling. You're actually the daughter of Halfdan's first wife. Oh, yeah. And Pakilan is the son of the lover. Oh, that's why Rat-Faced Boy put that's why Rat-Faced Boy kicked out Deary, because that guy I thought was just a random guy, he's his brother. He is Rat-Faced Boy's brother. He is the son that my dad's lover had before before he got with her. It makes perfect sense now. He kicked out a guy who was his half brother for his other half brother. That almost, like, that feels like something I would do, so I might actually let that slide. I mean, it doesn't fix anything about my situation, but it doesn't make me a lot less annoyed that he stole territory from my brother to give it to someone at random. I can see why he might do what he did. At least it makes sense. But we still have this problem of Sif burning down her half brother's land with warriors from my court. I just don't like how any of these work out, right? Like, to me, the first one is the most... Because I don't want to punish her because you know, she's one of my better warriors. She's my sister. I don't feel like a harsh punishment would do any good. And I also can't just... Well, I mean, I could just... Yeah, I could just do this. I don't know. The thing is, I also don't want to take the minus 10 night effectiveness. I'd rather get the plus 10 night effectiveness. And Palakana losing 15 opinion of me is definitely not worth... Yeah, it's definitely not worth all of the like 10% night power loss. That's just... I mean, I know either paying for it myself or making her pay for it is more just, but I like her better than him. Oh, we're gonna side with her. We're siding with her. So, Sif. Sif! I just took your side in this dispute. This does not... Okay, first of all, Sif, you shouldn't be scheming. You definitely shouldn't be scheming against my wives. Any of them. Why would you do this? I can't like punish you for it because scheming is not technically illegal. We haven't actually seen any crime committed. So it's not bad enough to punish you, but yeah, I mean it's not Sif, please stop. Please stop. What? What? Okay, this is honestly starting to feel... You know who that is, right? Remember how I just said that Ratface Boy's brother made sense to me and I might forgive him? Well, Deary's ex-wife making me look like a fool up in here. I trusted you. You are done. You are done. Just go and never come back. If I never see you again, everything will be fine. Just go and never come back. Just go. And that asshole, that asshole, Ratface Boy supporting that asshole, I am just, okay. We're just going to tell everybody what happened. And then we're going to get revenge. The easiest way to get revenge is to take everything you have. Ratface Boy can't protect you anymore. Look at his rat face. Just look at his rat face. Jesus. We are going to fabricate a claim against his land, even though it's in my own territory. Because if I have a claim on his land, now that I've retracted him from his brother, once the claim goes through, I can just take it. Oh, she's had our kid. And I don't see any sign of disputed heritage. I could disinherit them, or I could steal her. We're gonna steal you. You're mine now. What's your name? Your name is Tiru Varanaki. Your name is Tiru. Tiru, your brother can take care of you. You are just an innocent victim in all this, after all. Ever since I put him looking for secrets in here to find out if my wife was actually cheating on me, he has been finding out all sorts of both irrelevant and relevant things. Yes, and it is perfectly rational to put the madman in charge of children. I think he'll do a good job. All right, Tyke has come of age, and he did okay. He actually did pretty good. You know, 15 diplomacy, considering that he's a witch and scaly. I'm going to call that a success. Good job, Tyke. So we're building onagers now that we've finished building up our Varangian veterans. Our army is getting stronger. We are definitely solidifying our position. And just like I promised, I'm going to make the other twin my ward. And things seem to be going on quite well. She is seducing me again. This is the second time. Yeah, I'm not going to get married until the queen agrees if I can make that work out. I can have 2 wives for a while. It's not that big a deal. Oh, Val. Val. We just did our celebration of you and now you're gone. Val. You know, I don't need to take Groom to Rule right away. That trait is just as good whenever you take it. How are you feeling about me? You look sick. Yeah, I'm not feeling great either. Here, let's become friends. Let's you and I be friends. Now we got to replace Val, which is impossible. None of my vassals are any good. Actually, Duke Languli might be a better steward. Not better, strictly speaking, but you know we could put him on there to get his opinion up and get rid of this commoner who we don't even remember the name of. Rat-faced man, you suck. Hopefully, actually, you're doing better. You know, it feels like you keep changing your learning trait because sometimes your trait is so bad. Just gonna put one of our knights in charge because his skill is so high. None of my vassals is good enough to replace him. Oh, this poor guy. He has been in prison for 4 years on an oversight. I got so obsessed with my family and all the ways that they've been messing with me. that I forgot to let the other guy out of prison. He's been literally in prison wondering why he's the only person who wasn't let free, waiting to find out what he did wrong, what that makes him still stuck there. Okay, so another son. All right. You know, it wants to name him after my horrible father, but I have a better idea. We're going to name him after Val, but we're going to simplify his name to Valbjorn. Valbior? Valbior? Um, because simplification of names is a great way to represent our culture changing, and we need someone named Val. You know, I don't know. 69% is not a very good chance to succeed at this. Getting this would be very... Oh, I have such a high chance of succeeding? Yeah, we're obviously doing this. 97% chance to increase my success to over 80%. Oh, stress break. What is the stress break from? Ugh. What is the stress break from? Oh, it's Fake Brother. You know, game, I understand you think I care about Fake Brother because he's my brother. But I gotta tell you, uh, I don't buy it. I don't think I'd be the least bit stressed out about Fake Brother dying. He did die quite young, 31. You know, I don't even like Fake Brother enough to figure out whether or not this was a murder. You know, our father's decision to randomly adopt him. Oh, we got the journaling one. Well, that's at least good. Can I can I journal right away? Can I like just journal right away? Because I'm gonna journal right away if I can journal right away. Because that will take my stress down. I have been like chasing the edge of this stress for so long. It would be nice to be able to clear more of it than just a little. All right, so how are you feeling? What are you feeling? Well, you think I'm great in the standard way. We're friends now. I still haven't learned your language yet. So each step, one step after another, improving our relations. And I have another daughter. That's nice. Uh, what should we name her? Actually, I kind of like that. Bibiabai. Bibiabai. Okay. Okay. You know, I don't even mind mispronouncing some of these names because I imagine that our Norse heritage has mangled a lot of the way that words are said in Tamilham, even though we speak Tamil now. Just checking to see whether or not we're ready for the next war against this guy. It is about time to declare war on this guy. We don't want to subjugate him. No, we want to use our claims because we spent a lot of faith to buy this claim over this Raj. This war should mean I need to do one more afterwards, I think. Pick up one more county, and then I'll be able to usurp the kingdom title. And then make Refr the king. It's actually working out quite well. Fulfilling all of my promises. So, this conflict should be over quite quickly. He really can't stand up against us. Oh! Well, we wounded the enemy commander. That's cool. I just want to take a look at this here, see how everyone did. Sif at the top with 13. Always doing work. That 33 prowess. This is Val's son. He is not the commander that that his father is, but he is definitely an equal warrior. We killed this guy. Well, that's what happens when you put people with 0 prowess in your army, I guess. That's why we have our 11 prowess limit for being a knight. If you have less than 11 prowess, you get disqualified. There's just no point in sending people out that weak. They just get killed by people who are stronger than them. So just gonna split this. and send the larger army up here to deal with the troops that he's obviously going to try to, once again, just like in the last war, use to underhandedly siege our castle. But this time we're not going to make the mistake of sending the absolute minimum number of troops. We're just going to smash him decisively. It's going to be no fleeing into the jungle, defeating us, almost defeating us. I mean, the historical record does show that we were not defeated, that the war ended before we were defeated. So that's really important. Yeah, we're not going to marry our kids until it becomes more important. We'll marry our son around when he's 21. Give him a few years without a marriage. If I wasn't so young, I probably would wait to marry him until I took him over, but I'm really young. Probably not going to take over. Oh, we might catch these guys on the split, which would be hilarious. No, we got them. They really do not stand a chance. I feel like I've fought this person many times before. This is the ally who we fought in many battles. Well, you know how it is. Hunt wildflowers. I've got this before. I like this. This is the fertility flower arrangement. I wonder if I can wear 2 of these things. Put on 2 of them. Give me 30% fertility. Have all the babies. Well, you know, I don't know if it's going to stack. I don't know how it's going to work behind the scenes. But I have just not obsessed enough with other people's opinion of me to not pick up the flowers. And I'm definitely not sneaky enough to try to pretend I didn't pick up the flowers. Plus, that would be the same thing, right? That'd still be that'd still be showing I was overly concerned what people felt about me. And the hunt is over, and we became a novice hunter, which is a trait that definitely doesn't hurt. We finished our siege. The war should be done in no time. Let's see. I guess we'll just send out the 2 armies to meet up there, and they can start a siege in the territories that I'm actually trying to take over. You sneaky bastards. You went into the sea to flee when our armies were together, and the second we split them back up, you come back in to make this opportunistic attack against us. That is bunk. It's not even going to do anything for you. We're going to win anyway. In fact, we're probably going to win a round when we finish this battle up here that you can't possibly win. I'm just going to try to flee. This is the only thing we could really do about this bullshit. And Sif is in charge of the army. Where did the commander go? They were replaced by another person who looks very similar to them. Interesting. Is that the son of the previous commander, I guess? Rat-faced boy has died. You know, it's kind of a relief. Because I wasn't sure what I was going to do about him. I mean, I understand his reasoning for putting his half-brother above our mutual half-brother and all that, but, you know, he wasn't very nice to me as a kid. Sif is still down here fighting out this... Well, no, she's lost now. But, geez, that fight. What a fight. Good job, Sif. You're not a great commander, but you're okay. And this is the end of the war. So, look at what we have now. Learn language success. That pushes our hopes of marrying her closer to fruition. And yeah, we pretty much control most of Lambakana now. Let's see how things are up here. Oh. That's disappointing. She got herself married. I guess that means we switch to plan 2. Plan 2 is seduce her so that my kids rule there anyway, even if they're not acknowledged. That's plan 2. I mean, yes, I admit it, okay? Haraldir has a huge double standard when it comes to seduction. He definitely seduces women but gets mad when his wives do the same. But, I mean, that's a consequence of living in a patriarchal society, right? I mean, society tells him he has the rights to do things other people don't. Okay, we're going to convert her to witchcraft just so we can maximize how much she likes us, because we definitely are going to only have a coin flip chance of seducing her. All right. So my Tamil vassals are both getting old. Like really old. None of these people really have stats that validates me sticking them into positions over anyone else. I guess we're just going to have to try to manage them in other ways. This is Ratface Boy's son, by the way. Handsome lad, but, you know, hopefully he doesn't have the same taste as his father to emulate my beautiful mustache and draw out the radish portions of his face. Yeah, there's really no solution to this. We're going to have to manage our vassals in another way, because there's no way I'm putting any of these people on the council. They're just not good enough to validate replacing the people who are currently there. There's a lot of strong traits in our family, which is nice. So it's nice that we're going to quickly, soon as this little ring here fills in, have all of our, most of our father's territory back. Harsh judgment. Yeah, just is definitely a good idea. Plus, I've been a pretty passive guardian, just taking the easy ones because of my stress being so high. Yes, good. She's now a witch. She's now a witch. So I guess that's the time has finally come to commit to the coin flip. Romance has effectively no chance, so we can commit to the coin flip and see how it turns out. Another daughter? You know, Friedrich is actually a nice name. We might just keep Friedrich. Yeah. And we've done it. We've done it. The time for revenge has finally come. You slept with my wife. Oh, Sundari. Sundari has grown up. She's pretty excellent with that 15 there. What's this? Paka Island? My brother to the north is revealing the fact I have a lover? Uh, uh, oh. And Friedrich is sick? Everything's happening at once. Goodbye, asshole. Goodbye. Make me look like a fool. Sleep with my wife. That's wonderful. He's gone. He's gone forever. He's gone. Bye-bye, Ratboy's brother. And he tries one more punch on the way out, calling me a false king. So, I've decided to start... I don't know. I think I have a claim to Kongovik. I don't know if the church agrees. I don't know if the temples agree. But I'm pretty certain. Okay. This one. This is actually a difficult decision. Because it always feels like you should go with the one where they're aligned with you, but I don't think so. I think with her we have to go with remember that time, because she probably values our friendship more than she's thinking of us as a lover, as represented by that coin flip success chance. Yeah, I mean, I can use any bonus possible, so I think we're gonna go here. I think this is right. I think she values our friendship the most. Yeah, I am fabricating a claim and success. Good choice. Good decision. So yeah, I'm definitely fabricating a claim against my brother to take his land. That's definitely happening. So if we want to finish our war in Lambakana and take the kingdom, we need one more county and 500 gold, but that's not a big deal for us. We'll just stop spending money on our military for a short time and the money will just pour in. But we do need that county. And probably. Oh, what's this? Oh! Oh, even after I accepted your blackmail, you still revealed me. You bastard. Well, you know what? I was already intending. Uh. Oh, we've succeeded. No. No, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is not the person we want this to happen with. This is my ex-wife. This is Dyer's wife. You know what? We're going to lead her on. We're going to let her romance us. And then at the end, we're going to give her one last kiss and tell her to disappear into the void forever. Why? Because this woman won't stop romancing us. She romanced us like 4 times when she was married to my brother. And then after freaking cheating on me and I sent her away. Oh, this. No, you know what? No. I will break off the relationship with the woman who I don't care that much about in order to make a higher chance that you don't recognize that I am developing a relationship with this other woman you know nothing of. So my chancellor has died. And that gives me an opportunity to do something that I really like. In the tradition of having Val on our council for literally his whole life, we're going to make his son our chancellor. So Sundari is now a shield baiting, which is absolutely great news. We get this disgusting event again. Why is it always in the toilet? You know, we're richer than that. We should do this again, but perhaps someplace else. Yeah, I mean, we went to all this trouble to become her lover, so we're not gonna, like, not do it. Queen helping out. Oh, Tyke. So Tyke's been doing an inspiration for me to make a hammer. The plan is we're going to give the Karen sword, if Tyke's hammer turns out good, we're going to give the Karen sword to Sif to make her safer in battle by raising her prowess. It seems right, since this is the first king of all our line who actually seems to have real concern for his children. And here we go. We have the hammer. And it is great. It's just great. More scheming. So my spy master is now uh, Rat-Faced Man's son. And the funny thing about that is that he has chosen to also emulate my mustache. And he now looks like a little rat, like a little boy rat, unlike his father, who looked like an old man rat. Oh, slay me a wolf. That woman. Sundari, here is the Karen sword. I hope you use it well. I hope it helps protect you in battle. I would hate for you to die. Okay, well, you want to pay to get out of my prison? That's absolutely fine. You could pay to get out of my prison. And we have this event has been our curse. At least he didn't get the gluttonous one like the rest of us. Instead, He's going to be stuck with impatient, I think. Maybe... I mean, I don't think I have that much stress right now, do I? Maybe I can actually help him out and give him Shy. Shy would be better because he is trying to become learned. Shy is actually not that bad a trait for a learned character who's not going to be play... Oh, who's this? Oh, it's you! So I stripped you of your land, I sent you away, and now you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Oh, ugh, it's so satisfying when some of your rivals die. Paulin has had his first child, who he is going to name after me. I think that's okay. I have been thinking of putting a simplification or like a new cultural version of my character's name, which will be Harold Dyer instead of Haraldir. It'll be Harold Dyer. I think that's actually like a nice new interesting name. Oh, good. Friedrich has gotten better. We always accept homage even when we hate the person because it's culturally important and isn't related to personal relationships. So here we go. When this war is complete, we should have both the money and the counties required to usurp the title of the king of Lambacana, which we will then give to our brother Refr, completing our ultimate goal of fulfilling our promise to fix what our father did to him. This should be a relatively fast war. His power is definitely weaker than us. He has no allies currently. At least he didn't a second ago. They are both witches now because we're converting every one of our children to witches. Maybe someday we'll form a witch coven. Oh, shoot. I sent the small army instead of the large army. That's why we shouldn't be doing battles on ×4. Civ! Oh, it's the second time I've sent you out to fight on your own. You should have had support. I am so sorry. I hope you don't think that this is some kind of personal revenge because of that time you set your brother's lands on fire. I really don't like him any more than you do. And he is a problem for both of us. Like, he... revealing my secrets in spite of the fact I accepted the blackmail. Making my wife mad at me by revealing my lovers. That guy. One last kiss. We will not be soulmates. And you can just be on your way. Did you really think I was going to make you my soulmate? One last kiss. And it's happened. It's happened. We have faked our claim against him, and now we can just freely and uncriminally take his land from him. You are done here. I don't know why you thought you could stand against your king. This is it. This is it. We did it. And we took their war banner, which is awesome. We did it. We have a few places left to clean up, but other than that, we are now going to be the king of Lambacana, just long enough to give it to our brother Refr, making up for the fact that our father disinherited him and our twins are coming of age. Let's see how they did. Oh, you did good. You know, I mean, not spectacular, but okay, right? Yeah. Pretty happy with you. Yeah, I'm happy with you. You did good. Let's look at your brother. You know, you did good too. Great learning. Strong, a good warrior. Gonna be like one of those warrior philosophers from Legend. Just some good kids. We had a lot of good kids. A problem has revealed itself. Our brother Refr's only male heir is a eunuch. Somebody snipped him. That awful. I mean, seriously awful. I'm pretty sure it was so that other guy, like, I don't even know. It's not like he has any land. But now both of his daughters are already married in patrilineal marriages to people. So if I give him the kingdom I promised him, our house will lose it. I don't know how to fix this. There are a couple things I could do, I guess. I can't believe this. After all the work I did, you get snipped. I literally destroyed an entire group of people and took all their land away, and you're snipped. And now I can't give it to your father because you won't inherit it, and it will fall into the family. The only choice is because he's only 51. I could try to find a way to force him to marry second wives. So much happened. Betrayed by our brother, who revealed our secrets, kicked out that arse who was the child of my father's lover, took the lands back that were originally the core territory of Dyer's original land by claiming them both and legally removing the titles. Legally, in that it's legal for me to to take titles that I have claims to, but not legal in the regular sense wherein I got those claims legally. But whatever. That's all just mincing words. The lawyers agree with me. I promise the lawyers agree with me. Right, so I took back the Heartland. I conquered enough of Lambacana in order to form a kingdom to give to my brother Refr, whose son got snipped. I don't even know what to do about it anymore. We are the lover of this queen up here, so now maybe one of our children will become the heir. Might even consider revealing them as our child if that opportunity comes up. That could be fun. Uh, yeah. We have our wonderful daughter here, who is from the mother we hate, who is strong and pretty, and she's going to be an excellent warrior. Already has a 14, and she's not even 10 yet. She's going to become another great woman warrior of our line. And that's it. That's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. It's becoming more and more like a soap opera every day. I'll see you next time.